Hola a todos, bienvenidos de nuevo a Easy to Learn Spanish. Hoy vamos a hablar un poco sobre la Navidad. Hello and welcome again to Easy to Learn Spanish. Today we are going to learn about Christmas in Spain. So usually we celebrate Christmas the 24th of December and we call that day Nochebuena in Spanish. So we usually have a family dinner all together, and the day after the 24th, so the 25th, we are going to have a family lunch. Usually in other countries you are used to get your presents, but in Spain we can say that the tradition is not the same, so we don't get the presents that day. Probably we are going to have a small present, but it's not the day that we celebrate Santa Claus, presents and all this stuff. After that we have, but we celebrate also the 21st of December, as we call it fin de año, because it's the last day of the year, so fin de año, end of the year, the translation. And also we are going to have a family dinner. This day at midnight we are going to eat 12 grapes. I know, that's a bit crazy, but we do that. So all the family together, we are going to watch the TV. That's where we are going to see the 12 sounds at midnight, and we are going to eat 12 grapes. Then we're going to party, all this stuff, and the 1st of January we are going to celebrate Año Nuevo, because it's the first day of the new year, so Año Nuevo we call it, and we are going to have again a family lunch. And do you wonder when are we going to have the presents? That's right, I know. And usually it's because a traditional day. We have our presents the 6th of January. I know it's a bit late, you can think about it's a bit late for presents, but it's the day that we call it Los Tres Reyes Magos. Es Epifanía, the day it's Epiphany. So that day the 3 wise men are going to bring us the presents. The day before this one, the afternoon, the 5th, we usually have a parade, kind of, in every town, so you can see the 3 wise men over there, and also kids can get sweets or small presents, and they wait for the 6th, the morning. So the 6th in the morning, we have everyone in Spain, we have our presents. And that's all. Also for saying that the Christmas carols that we sing during Christmas, we call it Villancicos. And also we have some traditional food, like for example, let me show you, for example, these are kind of pastries, and we eat it during Christmas. So they're sweet, and they're usually made with nuts and sugar, and they're very with a very high content of sugar, we can say, but they're very yummy. Also, the last information I would like to tell you also that we have during Christmas, we have 2 special lotto. One is the 22nd of December, and the other one is I think it is the 6th, the same day as the 3 wise men over there, because I'm not very sure, but over there we have 2 special lotto. It's a national one, so we can say that not everyone, but most of the Spaniards, we buy a ticket for that day, they are all the same price. It costs the same price and you can win different prizes. It's very common to see on TV the winners every year. And also to tell you that we have very famous advertisements. So for example, champagne or the lotto. With the lotto, for example, we always wait for the special ad on TV, and a few brands of champagne or chocolates, they have very famous ads. So I hope that now you can understand a little bit more our Christmas parties. And this is my Christmas tree, mi árbol de Navidad. So we say in Spanish, árbol de Navidad. And so I hope that if you didn't know about Spanish traditions during Christmas, now you know a little bit better. And if you have any questions, please write me a comment here on my YouTube channel or even on my website, www.easytolearnspanish.com. See you guys. Hasta luego. Bye.